look inside Everbank Stadium in Jack. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go through the rain here in Jacksonville. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by their veteran quarterback, Super Bowl winner, Russell Wilson.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
The second down throw is incomplete. In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. They get the former first-rounder out of Northwestern, Peter Skoronski. They'll run. It's Kamara. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
3rd and a long way to go.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. And now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So here come the Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 for the former #1 overall pick out of Clemson.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
It's a gain of 16 yards. The Jaguars.
They go play action for Lawrence. Man open is Jones. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now, this looks like a design. Oh, the ball comes out. The Titans have got it. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
The Titans offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Now Russ. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. 5 times a Pro Bowler, that's Joey Bosa, getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's got the hook up there to Ogunze. They pick up 17 through the air. That's good for a Titan first down. Wilson makes the read and keeps it himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Wilson. There's Okonkwo open left side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. On comes Thomas Morstead, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The Jags offense and Devontae Adams heading back onto the field. And he has been a big play guy all season. Currently ranked among the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And he's going to pick up the first down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Here's a handoff to Cook. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He gets that complete to his tight end Ingram. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Here's Lawrence. Open is Knox over the middle. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Titans offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd
On second down, Russ. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. Third down coming up. Throwing is Wilson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. This group slow to get things in gear in this one. Lost fumble on the opening drive, followed by a punt last time they had it. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage. Here's a 2nd and 12. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go. To throw is Lawrence. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
We'll try and run here with Cook. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3. Back to throw. Lawrence. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Nice job bouncing back there on 2nd down. First down, they gave up way too many yards and put them in 2nd and short. But now they can gain some of that back with that sack and brings up 3rd and medium, and the likelihood of getting off the field just went up.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flats. It's going to be 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The Titans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Odunze. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
16 yards. And the Titans first down.
On the give, this is Kamara. And they'll be set up now. Up the 40 with that one. A pickup of 12 yards. First down for Tennessee.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Tennessee.
They'll run a draw now. It's Kamara. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop it. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Here's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Wilson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, not a good punt there. This is a duck, and we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Jaguars offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Once again, it's Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Lawrence now. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
The fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Titans offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It's 3rd and 4. Here's Wilson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Throwing again. Wilson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. They'll go again here with Kamara. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now a toss, running left with Kamara. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The Jaguars offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to give them some breathing room past the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Halftime coming up. Let's go downstate. And Scott Hansen has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. Rain only intensifying now as the teams have come back out. This figures to be a wet and wild second half to come. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down. Lawrence. Short pass taken in by Knox. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Dell, the motion man. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Titans offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now a 2nd and 6. At the 29.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
16 yards. And the Titans
On the handoff, it's Kamara. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Josh Hines-Allen there on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Another run here with Kamara. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Josh Hines-Allen there on the tackle. On 3rd down, here's Wilson. Short one there to Okonkwo. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Jaguars offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. 2
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, Lawrence. To the left side, and Adams has it. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Jaguars.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
They'll run the draw with Cook. Now Cook loses the football. I believe one of the Jaguars was able to get in there and recover. Yes, Jacksonville retains possession. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Titans offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. It's a give now to Kamara. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
A 28-yard gain. 1st down, Titans.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 22-yard line.
Wilson makes the read and keeps it himself.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Jaguars' 18-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll run again. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
That's another Titans. 1st and goal, Tennessee.
Now it is 1st and goal. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. They'll run here with Kamara. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
It's a gain of
Here's Wilson to throw. He's got his big tight end, Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Titans. It's his third touchdown catch this year. At long last, the end zone is found. Greg, I was thinking maybe scoreless tie for a second, but finally, one team gets on the board.
Well, Mike, this has hardly been an offensive clinic by either one of these teams, but give them credit. They came to life here late in the fourth quarter, got themselves on the scoreboard first, and we'll see if it's enough to hold on for the win.
The kick by Lutz is good, and the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Jags offense about ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. One just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8.
He'll try and run here with Cook. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Wilson now going to keep it on the zone read. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down. A give up the middle with Kamara. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a 1st down.
That's good. 1st down. It's a gain of 10. And the Titans 1st down.
Here comes the jet sweep. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down. The shotgun, Wilson. Got the hook up there to Odunze. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Again, Wilson. This this one down the field, but will wind up incomplete. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They put Adams in motion. They go play action for Lawrence. Look wide, get this one complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. They'll run the toss with Cook. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a give to Pierce. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. 2nd and 6 coming up. That's Jones in motion. Here's Cook. Yeah! And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll run the sneak. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Pierce. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. They'll drop to throw. He's gonna look deep for Adams. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Here's 1st down. Cook. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
A run with Cook. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And will be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.